Okay. Hi, my name's Cameron Jessica Corwin, and I was born in Mayfield Heights, Ohio at Hillcrest Hospital. I lived about 15 minutes from the hospital in Lyndhurst, Ohio for the first 4 years of my life. And then I moved to Chardon, Ohio, where I still currently live and have lived for the past 14 years in the same house. Chardon is a really small town, about 45 minutes from Cleveland. I literally love it here. Everybody knows everybody, and my school was here. All of my friends live here, so Chardon is just like the best place and the place that I call home. I have a pretty big family. I live with my mom and my dad, Dave, and my 3 siblings, Taylor, who is 15, Lauren, who's 12, and then my youngest sibling, David, who is 7. So I'm the oldest of 4 kids. My mom was originally from Germany, where she lived with her 3 siblings and my grandma, and then they moved here when she was really young. My dad was adopted by 2 of the best people ever. They raised him to be the best person, and I'm so grateful for them, and my dad loves them dearly. I really hope that I can have a relationship like my parents had one day. They met through friends, and they've been together ever since for 15 years, so that's something that I want to have in my life. As for my school, I went to Notre Dame Elementary School, where I met some of my best friends. When I was little, I was extremely shy. I cried every day of school up until probably 2nd or 3rd grade, and then even after that, I was still super shy, but now I came out of my shell and I'm more outgoing, obviously. I continued my education at Notre Dame Cathedral Latin, which is the high school just down the hill from my elementary school. I consider high school to be the best 4 years of my life so far. I thoroughly loved every moment of high school. I played softball and volleyball pretty much my whole entire life. I played travel softball for a team called the Chardon Storm and junior Olympic volleyball for 2 different clubs. One was Eastside Volleyball and the other was Utopia Beach Volleyball. I also played volleyball and softball in high school. I also rode horses for 8 years of my life, and the only reason I stopped was just because I didn't have enough time, so I stopped my sophomore year of high school. I still love horses, though. Any chance I get to ride them or to just be around them, I obviously take. Horses are still my favorite animal. Speaking of animals, I have 2 pets. I have a dog and a rabbit. My dog is a golden retriever named Hudson, who is 3 years old, and my rabbit, his name is David. So yeah, I have 3 David/Daves in my family, which is crazy, but I've had that rabbit for as long as I can remember. My freshman year was one of the hardest years of my life. I lost 3 of the most influential people in my life that year. I lost both of my grandmas in December of 2016 within 1 week of each other. They both died of cancer. And then 5 months later, my grandfather died of Alzheimer's. So it was just a really hard year for my entire family. And it was especially tough on me because I was in like the critical beginning high school stages. During this time, I really clung to my friends and to sports because I literally would have gone insane without them. Some of my best friends also played sports with me, so I was able to combine my friends with doing what I loved, which was playing sports. I grew so much over the past 4 years in high school. I matured so much because my freshman year, when my grandma died, she lived with us, so I had to take on the responsibility of watching my siblings after school, taking care of them in the summer, and it just taught me so many life lessons that now that I'm looking back, I'm so grateful for. And yeah. During high school, I enjoyed learning about so many different things, but my favorite class would definitely have to be biomedical studies. We did a case study, and everybody got a different case, and we had to solve this medical mystery throughout the semester. We had the help of doctors, my teacher, and our peers to try and figure this out. I genuinely enjoyed the diagnostic process. And then in the end, we had a symposium where we presented our projects to a panel of doctors, and they gave us their opinions on our project, what we could have done better. And this is where I found my love for the medical field. I want to do something in the medical field. I don't know what yet, but this is really where it sparked my interest in it. And we did get our results at the end of the semester, and I got my diagnosis right. My patient had soul virus, which is a form of hantavirus, which you get from rodents. So that's not fun, but in the end, the class was really fun, and I enjoyed it so much. In high school, I also found my love for being active, running, hiking, and eating healthy. I also love to travel. I did a lot of that during high school, and I love to vacation with my friends and family. My favorite vacation that I've ever been on would probably, I can't decide between two. It's either Mexico. I went there with my family and some of our friends 2 New Year's ago, and we just had such a good time together. And then I also went to Haiti when I was on a cruise, and the water was so beautiful, crystal clear, just the environment was so nice, and I genuinely loved it. Also, in high school, I spent so much time with my friends, and we had so much fun throughout all the years of high school. I was able to go to football games, go to homecoming, just hang out with them. We went out to dinner. We did so many fun things, and I'm so grateful for that. That's why these are literally the best 4 years of my life. In these 4 years of high school, I also found my boyfriend, whose name is Noah. Senior year, we finally had a class together, and we started to talk to each other, and then we began to date. He goes to Marshall University, which is in Huntington, West Virginia, where he plays baseball. This summer, we were able to spend so much time together. We spent a week in Cincinnati together, just having so much fun, going out to dinner, hiking, walking around the city, just getting to hang out and have a really good time. We also spent a weekend in Indiana when he had a baseball tournament, and so I got to watch him play baseball, and we also got to do so many fun things like going out to dinner and going downtown and stuff. Also, the car rides that we had together, like to and from Indiana and Cincinnati, were so special to me. We just talked and had such a great time. We also did so many fun things near home. We went to the zoo. We went to a lantern festival. We also did a fake prom because our high school didn't do one, so we went out to dinner with some of our friends, and I got to wear my dress, so that was really cool. Noah has literally been the biggest blessing in my life this year with everything that's been going on. He's been my rock, and he brings out the best in me, and I'm so happy whenever I'm with him, so I don't know what I would do without him. As for right now, I'm hoping to move down to Oxford in a few weeks, but I'm still at home right now, living with my family. I look forward to so many things, especially seeing my friends and family at Thanksgiving and Christmas. I'm also currently nannying 2 days a week for my aunt, which I really enjoy, getting to see my cousins all the time. I'm also helping my mom coach volleyball for her CYO team, which is really nice, doing something I love all the time. And then I guess I'll just end off with some fun facts. I love the color red. I love shopping. My favorite food would probably be a Southwest salad. I love hiking and baking for my family. I love being around my family and friends and just hanging out. And I'm excited to see where life takes me in this journey. And I also hope that my friends can come visit Oxford. And I plan to join a sorority and the Outdoors Adventure Club. And I'm so excited. So thank you.